I'm a select guy.
Uh-huh.
See, I've got the 118 vinyl. So I don't know why I don't see Arvia.
He's not in the 118 car.
Ugh, I
Yeah, I'm 888 car.
don't have it. That's why it's not working. I don't have that vinyls.
Ooh, I'm slacking. No, I'm
Oh,
joking.
just Ian.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much.
But-
You'll know it's Avia.
How so?
You're shouting map 4, map 4.
No, I know he's around me. You guys should know. Always let you pass.
Yeah, but I think we've spent a lot of time on track practicing that we sort of know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Avia.
I
If
see Jean and Jude come. I'm like on the other side of the lap. And just, you guys can go. I think I'm going to put Flip in that category now as well.
Hey, ek sien jy moet luister.
That nosedives in yesterday. I was like,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
but you
and
know
I'm
what
doing-
happened there? He went on the grass, and that I think was
No, he hit
No.
the curb
Anyway.
and the curb just pushed him.
just
to
bounced
the-
him. Yeah.
Bounce-
If he wasn't, I think the car on the right sort of pushed him over, and when he hit the brakes, he had no space.
If
Yeah.
Yeah.
if he was not my teammate, I would have been celebrating like mad because I went in the first place, and then I used myself into a wall.
I was second at that point. You know, I see Flip coming past me. I'm like, there goes Arabia, and I get stuck behind both of them. I can't move. No damage. I just nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it
Just
closed
take all
out
the
a bit.
cars go behind me, like past me.
And the thing is, I went wide already. It's also my fault because, you know, you want to leave space. So, but I had to come back on track as well. So
Yeah.
it sort of closes it out a bit. So it's just
I took the track as
unfortunate.
dry, and I used my normal marker, but when I pressed the brake, it was just going
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah,
So-
I remember the first race I did here with you guys in the rain. On my outlap, the first corner, I also just went straight. It's you got to be so careful.
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
That's nice, Arabia. That car with the rims set up looks awesome.
Yeah, it's
It
actually the
does.
it's the rims for my real car, but they lying here
You know what makes me
waiting
think
for
of?
tires.
You know, in the 1850s, 60s, just as cars came out.
I mean,
That's the I'm getting.
Mm. It looks like a little go-kart almost, like a short wheelbase car.
What, 32-inch AOL monitors from what, the 1912s?
No, man, take
No,
that
the
away.
rims.
Look at the car, you know.
No.
You knob. That's
He
okay.
just look at me
Obviously.
knob now.
Yeah.
Listen, so I missed all the chat now in the last 2 hours. Who's racing with Arvia?
Craig.
Great.
Right.
That's great, yeah.
Basically,
He made a comeback.
somehow his load shedding schedule it's
Changed.
only it didn't change. It's only a 2-hour thing. He only gets load shed from 8 to 10. Not 10
Well,
to
it's the
13.
same as me.
No, but we go to 10 and a half. Like we wouldn't. I don't. Well, at least for me, I don't end up.
Sounds corrupt.
So he he says he normally gets power back 10 minutes before the time. So in theory, he should get power back.
So he's involved with government.
Dun dun dun. Exposed.
The best place to move next to is a hospital without, you know. I knew someone that lived there. They never got load shedding.
Look, when I stayed in PE and we lived in Kinney Bay, we never got it. So yeah, I do. Some places do, like Soweto doesn't get it. There's a lot of places that don't.
Oh no, you guys in the server yet?
I'm jumping on now. It's been live for like 3 minutes or 4 minutes already.
Now it's like,
Is it live? Are you in?
Yep. Well.
Not yet.
What's that password again?
Jude, I'm
LNR
talking to
SEC.
my teammate.
I'm talking to my teammate as well. I know I am not doing well.
Are you not in?
I'm now in. You can now join it.
Just remember to drive off, eh?
I just click drive and
What's that password again?
LNR ACC.
LNR, yeah.
ACC.
Sorry, man. I'm getting old, but
We've done this for like what 12 weeks now. So 12 week of LNR.
my wife tells me the same thing.
Okay, Flip, I'm on track, eh?
Okay, cool. I'll
Ettinne, tell me
join.
when you're joined. Ettinne, you can join now.
I'm good. Didn't select the right car.
Oh.
But it shouldn't matter.
But still
to-
just joining the correct one.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Don't
Now.
know what difference it makes, but yeah.
It says connected, but let me just quit and come back in.
No. Let me check.
No, I was connected.
Are you still connected? Let me check.
I did change car. What the hell?
Did you disconnect?
Yeah, I'm coming back
Okay,
in.
connect again. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Okay, so this is light, medium rain. Okay, cool.
But
Okay,
it's
yep.
showing.
You're showing up
unless-
correctly.
There's
Yeah.
it's updated now.
Okay, so we're using CDA.
Not yours.
Well, that doesn't really change anything. Just pressure's already set. That should be fine for now.
Remember traction control up, ABS 1 up.
Yep. Sean, you live?
Nah, you generally go live either during quali or just after.
Ah, okay.
Vessels is on traction 8 and ABS 4.
Yeah.
Let's see what lap time he puts in here.
Okay, let's see what the weather's like. Yep, it's light, medium rain. Okay, cool.
There's more rain coming in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for quali though, because it's a different day. No, don't you dare fall.
Race is early morning, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on full fuel there.
The background looks like a tidal wave. Doesn't look like mountains.
Oh, that's LNR. It's like, what the hell is the music in my ear?
Not. 211 for vessels. Good night.
Okay, let's see. wait for who? Oh, we've got to wait for. Okay. Oh, that SLV hole is gonna be interesting. CC.
You want your guy to stay here for quali, or do you want to move?
I'm good for quali. Ooh, this is gonna get interesting, boys.
There's like barely any boys compared to normal. Sorry, pro boys. There's only 5 guys in pro.
Yeah, wow, check that.
And there are 8 in AM. No, that doesn't make sense. No, 9
Damn
AM.
it!
Weather, let's see. That has not changed much. I'm just gonna go out on this and adjust from there.
Temperatures up 15, 20.
Oh yeah. What about temperature and quality?
It's fucking wet.
It looks
Greater than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but well, I wouldn't say same pressures from what we normally use because it's slightly hotter as well.
Man, welcome everyone to the final round of Team versus Team and Logistical Nightmare Racing. We have certainly made it a nightmare. We are at the fastest, and it's wet. So tonight I will be Lone Ranger as Bossman Mr. Sharks himself is stuck at the office. So work before play, unfortunately, so you boys are stuck with me for, well, more than 18 minutes. So as we get into it, we are 9 minutes into qualifying, and we've got the boys, most of them out on their out laps. I don't think someone has started a flying lap yet, so hopefully they just get around the out lap. As from the talk during the week, some of these boys have been struggling just to get around the track and got so upset that they would quit the game and go and sit in the corner and think about their life choices. Welcome to the stream, Brooker. Niall, I don't know if I will accept the excuse of you're sick. I think you were just sick of the track. That's why you're not here for some wet mountain. Hello, Sean. Sean, your teammate's doing qualifying, so you're not doing quali. Oh, good. Mr. Ritz, welcome. This should be an entertaining one. Who do you think will be the someone's starting a flying lap. Here we go. Stefan starting a flying lap. Well, not yet. It's coming down. Wait, I am looking at wrong streams here. I'm looking at the main YouTube stream. Let me go to my screen where I can actually see what we are broadcasting before the delay. And we are on board with Stefan, who has just started his flying lap. And he's going up to the corner that I hate the most. This right-hander, you're either going to hit it perfectly and come out here absolutely flying, happy, excited, and coming up to the left-hander where you slidey, and then you hit the wall there where that marshal stands on the right-hand side. That's normally my line through there. Stefan, as a born-to-be alien, shows us how you should be going up the mountain. Man, this really does look quite good. Waiting for electricity to come on. Hey, Sean, it's time we need to invest in a generator. You must stop being a kid. You know, don't be a kiddie. Get a generator. Phone Mr. Derator and ask if you can borrow his cousin or nephew or sister, you know, Jenny Derator. She will power you all the way. Yeah, so Stefan has made it down the mountain, which is good news. The question would be, will it be a quick lap? So, for qualifying purposes today, I don't think being in pole position on the front row is that important. I think for this track, with these conditions today, it is important that you survive. Survival is
212.1 vessels so far.
Ruka, I agree. I do love this track. It is absolutely a fantastic circuit. It's very exciting in the dry, so I can only imagine how chaotic it is in the wet. So Stefan posted
Nice,
first
Jude.
time lap at a
Nice, Sean.
2:12. Now, I don't really have any indication what is quick and what is slow at this point in time, as I myself did not do any laps this week at this track. Let's give it a couple of seconds while the rest of the boys put some laps down, and we can see who is slow, who is fast, and who is consistent.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
More area.
Okay, so clearly the lap time there from straight on, well, Vessels, is not a bad lap. Only 0.3 behind straight on, but straight on, as always, Mr. Super Alien, as he just comes out casually and sticks it on pole position to start the day off. So fun. So fun with straight on. He just really likes to give us all hopes and dreams and then dashes it like under 2 minutes. Okay, then Greening putting it in P3 for the AM boys. Now that is a shockingly quick time then for the AMs if that sticks. I do see we are a little bit light tonight on our pro drivers. We only have 5 pro guys here. Unfortunately, load shedding I think playing havoc. The one team of Nile and Jacques, unfortunately not making it. Jacques sitting in the darkness, and Nile has come down with some virus and is unable to get in the car and do some laps. As we are on board with Andries de Vree, the empty sandbags, who is the only driver at this moment in time who has not posted a lap as of yet. Let's see who else is here on stream. So how's it, Gavin? Welcome. When you say you're back, I hope you come to race. Yeah, Gavin, it's only me tonight in the stream. Bossman is stuck at work, and as we say that, Andries puts in a time, putting him only 0.9 behind straight on. That is a very respectable time there, putting that down in the wet. But then we have a look, and we've got Jude in his BMW. That's only 1.3 behind. Okay, there Sean pops it in 4th place as well. So, and then straight on just absolutely goes and destroys everyone and goes a second quicker than Vessels. Man, that is just insane. Yeah, but the boys times are coming down. I think as they are getting used to the track. Dave sitting there in 14th. Putting in a lap time is 13 seconds behind. I think Dave is not using all his gears there. I think Dave's only using 1st and 2nd gear. Dave, use 3rd. 3rd is the magic gear. Hey, see, he's listening. There he pops out into 10th place. Only 2.4 seconds behind. So, the amateur team, that's where the big fight is on. So, 1st place in pro has been decided.
Is that you, Sean?
Stradle and
Yeah.
Barrington Smith run away with it. Then Vessels
Up, that's me.
and
No.
Splitter and Bullion and Mullen were
Fuck.
P2, but
I was not
because
gonna
the one team has unfortunately not racing tonight,
Yeah, a low fuel in this. It's not good.
Yeah, I do not use low fuel. I was on
I did. Damn it.
I
okay,
use
or
race
complete
fuel.
at least one lap. But
Um,
on the
Okay, so 100 meters.
on the amateur side,
Use
battle
cone pressures.
is very
Okay.
intriguing. So if we have a look at the championship points quickly, so let me just find them.
From 5 to 10th is pretty close.
Amateur team points, we basically have
Per
MC
second.
Racing,
Check it over, man.
274
Yeah.
points, and then you've got Steady State DOS. Now,
I was doing
MC,
so well in that
right,
previous
so I
lap,
know
and then I messed
Steady
it up.
State DOS. That
No.
is Dave and Anthony.
Okay,
So
so
I
my
just need
pressures
to
were
make
a
sure
bit
on
high.
MC Racing, so let's just
So-
double check there. To make sure that they
Be the
are
last
racing
pro
time,
car.
because there is some of the boys that are unfortunately not taking part tonight. Let's quickly see.
Ah, fuck's sakes.
Ah, could have gone again. Ah, fuck.
Well
That's
done,
cool.
everybody.
It's about
But
the
I
race.
love you. What
Okay, so
happened to
MC
this?
Racing
6, 7,
is
8.
What about that
Neil and
Audi?
Charles
What the
Schneur.
hell?
So let's see if
It's an
we
Audi.
see
Wow.
a Duplessis
Where did
or
he
a
come
Schneur,
from?
and unfortunately, I do not.
Oh,
So
Hey guys, enjoy. I'm gonna
wait,
pull
oh wait,
Sean to
never
the
mind. There,
quiet
Charles
chat.
Good luck.
11th.
Enjoy.
Cool guys,
Good.
enjoy.
So Charles in 11th at the moment is fighting for P1 with Young in 10th.
Gonna run 100
And
liters.
yeah,
with
same.
Yeah,
What brake pads you guys
Sim
running?
Racing,
2.
who is Alex
Yeah,
Moore
I'm gonna do
and
90-50.
Davide. So as far as I know,
90-50.
Yeah, or
doing the
140.
lap
No, wait,
time, so let's just
95-50
have a look.
because of
So yes,
formation
Alex
lap.
there sitting in P3.
But that's so far. We have to
And I
wait
see
for.
Vessel's coming through with a great
Well,
time there, only 0.1.
And your first setup is wet, right?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everyone to finish their laps.
Only 0.8 behind. So that is
Everybody's finished.
quite a
Well, on their
very,
side.
very, very quick
71.
time.
Our side.
It's still on.
So Neil
Freedom
is
still
So
on.
99,
coming
yeah,
down the mountain,
99,
and he is 14
86, 71, and 13, and
Keep
Sean.
that together.
If we're gonna run
That
dry,
is
what must
going
our
to put
pressures
him
be?
roughly between 6 and
I've
7,
got them. I
which is
will
gonna
tell
put him
you
right in the
when
hunt,
we
because
get to the starting
our
grid because I don't want
third
to
place
unload
team,
my
or
setup.
fourth place team fighting
Okay,
for this
so I
championship
just want to put them
is
in.
Team
I'm
Cornbeef.
gonna put them in
That
random
would be
now.
Neil Greening,
Probably gonna be in the
Williams.
27s.
The Cornbeef
This track's
boys,
gonna be cold.
they standing the outside chance. They're on 253
I don't know,
points,
from
so
the
they
running
are
we
just
did
about
last night,
19 points
was it even
behind
worth
everybody else. But
swapping?
because
Depends
there
on the
are
weather,
so
It just
many
depends.
points
It's a
for
2-hour
they
race,
are
so
in with a shot
Yeah.
in winning this, and
it
keeping in
might.
mind that you drop
Well, it's just
your
over an
worst
hour.
race.
Yeah.
So depending how this floats, you could be gaining more points or gaining less points with that in mind.
Just did even
There
did
we
go
go.
fast
Neil
on
puts
that
it
last
in
lap.
7th, only 1.7 seconds behind first place, but puts him
I
most
can't see.
importantly into P3 in the amateur boys. Let's have a look what Stradom does there right at the end,
Let's see what happens.
and he does not improve. Okay, so, but I think one of the shocking positions
It's
here
wet,
would be
less wet
Pierre
than
Maria in 6th
quali.
place. Now, Mr.
So
Maria,
whatever
there in
pressures you
6th,
had,
I mean,
I set mine
it's a
after quali to
very
be okay.
respectable time from him.
I'm gonna go
Starting from 6th
down
place, out qualifying
probably
one of the
3.
luxury time boys in P8.
What fuel you running?
That
95,
tells you
50,
something.
eh?
And Jude Nevile in
Yep.
the other luxury time car basically doing identical times.
And then
So
for
this is
Brakes
going
you
to
running 1 or 2?
extremely,
2.
extremely
So pressures are
close race.
27.8.
But it's
27.
wet. It's wet,
Waiting
so
cars on
you.
track
It doesn't
to
doesn't really matter.
for a
2 you get better
cracker
brake
of a race.
modulation. I feel more comfortable. That's what I've done for the entire weekend.
Let's
So
see
I'm
what the
just going to
boys are
use
saying
that.
on the stream as I'm all on my lonesome here. So Gavin says, yes, I've been cleared by the doctor so I can race again. Well, Gavin, that's always good to know. Did he remove them and put them back, or did he upgrade them and give you some steel ones? That's all we want to know. Niall, Alex, very pro looking AM driver. Yes, Niall, I agree. To pro, he will go next season. He will not be allowed to race as an amateur.
Yeah. So
I
do you want my
think what
pressures,
has
Avia?
helped is that his teammate,
No, it's alright. I think I've got it. What? Just give me the average.
driver, in Davide, and I
Average.
think
So left. It's
Davide,
27.8,
they've
27.6,
been balancing
27.5,
each other quite
27.3.
nicely in
So
the
they're quite
amateur
high.
side.
Yeah.
And
But
what
you may
what
use
I
different
like about
pressures
it is
than me.
that
That's
the strategy that goes
just
in
make
that
sure
is
your
just
fuel
absolutely crazy,
strategy
because he has to
same.
drive the
Yep,
wheels
yep,
off,
yep.
and then Davide just needs to keep it consistent. And
Oh,
when the
Avia,
time-
good luck.
so
You've
I
got Sean
like that
behind you.
strategy in the boys, and Dave, David,
And
good luck
Jude.
to all. Yeah, no, I know you here for the Hex boys.
Thanks, Yellowwick.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you, bud.
Just keep it clean first couple of laps.
Yeah.
Then you would have had something to give him.
That is a long race. Lots
Yep.
of mountains, lots of
So
shit.
boys, so we are a few seconds away from everyone starting their, as we would say, their formation lap. I'm just checking here, is there anyone that's let me know that their teammates will not make it?
Oh,
So
sprays
we
mad.
have TTHR that won't be racing tonight because Hansi has also got a work thing, and as we've seen, Gavin has gone for a upgrade. So next time at the mountain, he'll be putting it on pole position because he ain't afraid of nothing. And then we have this over here from, so let's see here, so Renee and teammates. There we go. Now, because some of the guys use different names, let's just have a look here. Mr. Cobbins. I always forget Mr. Cobbins. That's quite entertaining. And I know I'm horrific with names, so it's never a good thing. Let's see here. So Mr. Cobbins. Absolutely, that's a horrific. Now I will have to log back into. Aha! There we go. Oh, sure. I really need to say that name right, but I feel I need a couple of tequila shots when I say that. Okay, so Shaw is racing, and his teammate is not racing. What is Niall up to again? Also still Gavin. Absolutely, my man. Absolutely.
Awesome race is starting 10 minutes earlier, by the way.
Okay,
I've got a half a second of damage. Why?
Well,
Wall.
we just babble on because, formation lap, as long as
That
they-
inside wall
they
maybe.
can't
Yep.
really do much
But it won't affect me, eh?
Maybe.
And
Up
yeah.
here it can.
Try
Up
and
here
get each other
it
right.
very much can.
So Niall says, Paul, Jacques and I are safe in third, or could we lose that in the championship tonight? Oh boy. Let's have a look at the championship points quickly again for you there now. Let's have a look and see. So, basically,
Just the mist is so thick when I turned in it was a bit close.
Yep.
so because you will not race tonight, this will be your drop round. So then all your points will count, and you guys would have dropped 64 points. Then, luxury time racing, by racing tonight, they need to score more than 58 points. But keeping in mind, they will need to score. You might be safe. There's a 30-point margin. So let's just have a look. But I do know the points. The point haul is quite large. So let's have a look and see how much points you will score. Let's see. I know it is quite a large. Let's just get into previous results and have a look at that. While the boys make their way around, they are coming down the stage quickly. We are going to run behind here to check scoring. There we go. So basically, they need to score a third. So
So
if they
Sean or
get
Flip
third,
get third,
then
they
you're
can
in trouble.
come fifth in the
I
championship,
feel
third
like
in the
that
championship.
might be a hard task to be asking of the boys tonight. But with it being Bathurst and raining,
Luxury guys must be over eager into turn one.
Yeah.
anything
We got this habit.
is possible.
Not me,
You
it's not
guys
that
to
sort of.
lose that third place to Sean and his teammate, well, Sean Moreira and his teammate, that is. But if things stay as it is with Priya in P5 and maybe jumps Moore in, then you boys would be safe. So we come around the final corner and the boys are getting ready and we should be going green.
Pas op RB, Sean Ruff.
Ek sien hom.
Okay.
Second, and we go. Now let's see if we can get through turn one without death. looking on the screen to see if there's any yellow flags popping up. I'm not seeing any yellow flags.
Nice
popping up,
yellow,
which
Kenno.
is always a good thing. Strydom has got a great start there, but look at the two Audis going at each other. Moores going for it with Rensburg. Vessel is having a look at Strydom. In the back, you've got Maria that seems to have got him past. Yeah, he's held his position. Did they get through turn 2 safely? Let's have a look and see. Still no yellow flags. Boys are making me proud. They've kept it clean. Ooh, this is a nice camera angle. Look at them coming through here. Coming up the mountain. Sheepy there in third. Moore is in fourth. Dupria is in fifth. Maria, absolutely fantastic. This boy sitting in 6th place.
Oh, can't see anything.
Yeah.
Set up and holds it together. Then
Avio, how do you
Moreira
pronounce your surname?
at the back of him, and he's probably going to be all over him to try to get past him.
Very strange question, but how do
Marais.
you pronounce your surname?
Marais.
Okay.
Very important.
So I am good.
Then
Cool.
We've got Young and Schneur, the championship contenders for AB, sitting in 11th and 13th. We've got to keep an eye out on those boys because that is where the big entertainment is going to be regarding championship points. Then we've got A-Bond with his brother in 14th, coming over from console. And I know I keep mentioning this every week, but it's absolutely always fantastic for me when the console boys come over to PC and come and ruffle some feathers over here. So it's great to see. So we've gotten up the mountain cleanly, we've gone down the mountain cleanly, and now we're running down Conrad Straight. And this is where I've seen guys lose it in a straight line on this wing track. So let's hope they stop at the end of Conrad Straight and don't just absolutely murder each other. Strydom seems to be doing what he's been doing every race. He's already pulled out a second out of Vessels. So Vessels, I don't know if he's going to be wanting to fight for this championship to win this race, or if he's just going to sit back and say, you know what, conditions, as we say that, Haruka hits the barrier, and that might be some extensive damage there for Mr. Jump. That is not what we wanted to see at all, but as we say that, boys are plopping through lap 2 and they've survived turn 1 cleanly, and they are starting to spread out a bit. So Vessels is sitting in 2nd place, 1 second behind Strydom. You've got Sheepy sitting a second behind Vessels, and we've got Young having a look at Schneur here. So Schneur got past Young there because Schneur was behind Young, so that is a very important spot there. So Dave needs to get that back if they are planning on fighting for this championship. Let's see what the guys are saying on stream here while we're busy. As Nevile with wet battlers, keep it clean. Yeah, thanks, very good. First lap, yeah. Rooker, absolutely fantastic first lap. Boys kept it clean, neat, and tidy. Sky just bounced. I think that was Sky that bounced off the curve there. That is not great to see. That V12 might be super fast, but it's definitely not going to be bulletproof by hitting wall. Ouch. Hopefully it's not extensive damage there. So he's got Schneur and Young and Haruka all behind him. I won't say they're queuing, but they're definitely all stacking up behind him, having a look. But look at him go down Conrad Straight. Absolutely flying. And just, oh my word.
Sy het muur geslaan.
That is why he's
Sy
taking
nog gemis daarom.
He just wanted
Ek het die muur
absolutely
edge
fantastic. And here we have
deur die lap.
Maria has a look. Maria made a new piece of it. Ooh, that's a
Oh no, come on man. You slowed too much. That's penalty for us.
That is
Yeah.
heart-stopping moments. I think his teammate. Oh, here we go. Have a replay. So, Moreira is having a look down the outside.
You can apologize to Greening in Discord. Ettinne, that will be nice,
What
please.
happened there? So he
Where?
jumped on the
In
brakes.
Discord.
Who's Green, eh?
Yeah, Greening.
Absolutely outbraked himself. I think we are absolutely.
So go to LNR.
I think his teammate just about died right there.
Where must I put the...
Just in general chat, just say
Almost
sorry.
killed him. Right, back to the action we go. And Maria has now got Sky all over him. And then Neville. What's that? Wait, Neville?
General chat box, huh?
Neville?
Yeah. No,
What's
PC
this?
ACC.
Jude. Okay, Jude must have made a mistake because Jude was far ahead of these boys. But yeah, now Jude's in the mix of everything as well. So we've got Maria,
I'm
Sky,
destroying my car.
Neville, Shmuel, and yeah. Woo. These damn boys really want to.
I do not go for that move.
Man, this is going to be some epic stuff.
Oh, come on, no!
Just look at how closely these boys are
Okay,
following each other.
okay.
Ooh, I saw that look coming there. Man,
What am I supposed to do there?
this is an epic camera angle, I must say. I really do enjoy this camera angle. You can see how close the boys are. Just, whoa. Sky has gone straight. Sky's gone straight. Oh no, Sky.
What am I supposed to do there? What the flippin' hell am I supposed to do?
Oh. And Greening gets punted. Schneer, Young.
What the flippin' hell am I supposed to do, man?
That is, oh boy. And Bond. And Bond is involved as well. Everyone is involved. That whole group coming down the mountain and yeah.
He went up.
That unfortunately
Yeah, he
Came
went
back
straight on. He just came on. He
just
didn't give up
absolutely
position.
on Sky. I do understand at that point he probably
Number
did not have
122.
too
Yeah.
much control over that, but that is horrific to see, man. That is.
Sorry,
that's a
Jude,
big
where
old mountain
did you say I must go?
coming
For,
down
green, for
that's-
greening in just PC
on
ACC chat.
absolute death.
If you can. If you can't,
I don't see the I didn't see
Go-
general.
go into roles and just assign yourself PC.
Jeez. That's not cool. Now the poor R&D boys are gonna have to have a look at that. Someone's gonna get a slap on the wrist. Someone's gonna get jabbed with a knife. Oh. Strado must have made a mistake. Vessels put in the fastest lap of the race. Vessels is smelling.
I'm gonna have to
Strado.
put Ettinne.
That must be
Yeah,
a
do
new
go.
smell to him because he has not been able to smell Strado for a while due to unforeseen circumstances. But
But
going up the
that was
mountain,
not.
He is so close to Strado. This is why we commentate. Come on, Vessels. Get those.
That was uncalled for.
Man, this would be so entertaining to finally be able to give the very Blitzers a very good race. Because
So
these
PC
I feel
servers,
like they've just had it.
BCC, ACC chat.
Yeah, well, just say
Competition.
Neil
Every
Greening.
time we think someone's
Say
going to
sorry.
challenge them, then they either end up in an accident or get taken out or get a penalty or something just unforeseen happens. And these other boys have just had the most epic best of luck. I don't see that anyone's gone into the pits, so that is quite interesting. Maybe some of the damage sustained has not been as severe as what we would have
I'm losing 2 seconds a lap.
They're going
Right?
to try and
No,
survive
go,
until
go, go.
then
That's-
stop,
I'm
stop.
gonna put.
Yeah, let's have a look at this here. He is absolutely fighting this beer driver, trying.
Yeah. That was stupid, man.
Okay.
What the hell was
So-
he doing?
My secret weapons here in the background telling me that Vessels currently has got a 6 km/h advantage over Stratum in a straight line. So whether that be a bit of the slipstreaming that is helping, or whether that be he's coming out of that final corner, out of Bentley corner onto Conrad Straight a little bit better, or he's just running less wing, you know. Being as it is Vessels, we know him to be a madman. This guy is absolutely insane when it comes to speed. So he might have gone with some crazy setup and he's just flying in a straight line. So it might not help if he's not in the slipstream, but when he is in the slipstream,
Just repair, don't do tires or anything.
My tires are short.
to get closer.
But yeah,
Tires
short.
also.
Have a look and see.
They're a bit,
Sheep
they're a bit
still sitting in
bumpy. That's
P3.
fine.
So he's solo driving tonight, so he should receive his 5-second penalty.
No, it's
out of
done,
the
dude.
midpoint just
Just
before
make sure you
pit
don't
stops.
put fuel.
Then you've got Moore
Take
sitting
all of that.
there in P4 or overall P1. I do see that Nevile has jumped into the pits. I see Hardeker has probably gone to the pits because he's showing a lap down. Bond, I see, has not gone into the pits yet. This is a close battle here between Stratum and Vessels. Vessels closing up, coming down the mountain. definitely closing up. He seems to be a bit more confident on the brakes going through that lefty-righty situation where you tend to hit the wall and cause a complete blockage like the N1 freeway was today.
Somebody left.
Okay, let's see. So, from the view from Stradom's wing, is that BMW grille getting closer and closer and closer? It does look like it's getting closer a tad bit, but just not enough for him to be able to make a move
58 seconds behind Bond.
to the final few corners. So that is a telling situation, and we have a driver that has it. Okay.
56.
So either they've had some load shedding, or they've decided, yeah, we've had it, and they've run away. I think Hardiker is also on his own, so I think he's probably called it and it's like, yeah, I'm not going to suffer with this.
That was ridiculous, man.
Don't make me throw feet. Alex, you're supposed to be racing, not listening to the screen. Come on, man. Okay. 24. So, Vessel seems to be
Oh,
catching
my
him
car's
on,
broken.
like
Yeah, I had to
the
put.
Conrad, and then like the first part of the lap, but going up the mountain is where he seems to be losing his
The
speed.
Aston
Here
killed
we
me.
have Mr. G. Janssen van Vuren in his pink Audi, which is absolutely a fantastic looking Audi. I see his lights is off again. Hopefully he doesn't need them, as he's got the trophy for the best nude move of the season by getting disqualified for running 3 laps without putting his lights on at Spa and throwing away a podium. Horrific and comical and funny all in one go. But he is putting in a massive drive. His teammate Robin would be absolutely proud of him. And that would definitely call for someone having a tequila shot. I think so. I think Robin should take the shot because Robin is not racing. And then we've got Priya fighting with Moore, which that should not really be a fight because they are running in 2 different classes. So hopefully cooler minds or clever minds will prevail and Moore gives the space once Priya gets
Well, my
close
car's
enough.
done.
Priya needs to
Yeah,
try and run away
put man.
from Ferrero,
How
because
much time are you
Ferrero
losing?
needs to
How
get
much?
to
How
P3.
really lap times?
That is
3
Ferrero's
seconds.
job. Ferrero needs to get to P3
Yeah. You may need
to be
but-
able to take away. Ooh, Vessels has lost some time there, so maybe a tiny mistake, or Stradom has decided it's time to put it into high gear and run away. This is an intriguing battle developing here, which shouldn't in theory be a battle because it's pro and am drivers fighting with each other, so you in theory don't have anything to gain or lose by allowing the car pass. But because it's a wet race, I assume that Alex is thinking that he wants the clean track, he wants the clean view, and not have to deal with the spray that's behind him. But he's got such a nice little gap at the moment over the rest of the field that letting these 2 pro guys through and just fighting, sitting behind them, watching them fight it out, would also not be a bad idea. Let's see what's going on here. Well, so Ian Maria is in the pits, unfortunately. That's not good news, because I'm sure that is an unplanned pit stop. Vessels has dropped quite a bit of time to Stradom. He is now just under 1.4 foot behind. So he's dropped 4 tenths on 2 consecutive laps, which is not great, but also Stradom has put in the fastest lap of the race. So Stradom is in his groove. He's turned up the wick on that BMW and he's going, well, it's time for me to shine. He just likes to do that and crush souls. That's what Stradom does. He crushes everyone's soul at LNR. When we think we're close, then he just puts another gear. Oh boy, the championship leader for AM is in the pits. Carl Schnur is in the pits, and I can only suspect that this is an early pit stop for that damage which the boys sustained in the T-boning and the crashing coming down the hill.
Oh, yeah, bad. Sorry, buddy.
No, my button, even when I went in, I tried to push it. I think it might have failed, but it's fine.
Okay, so Maria has completed his pit stop. He should be leaving the pit soon.
Yeah, I was very aware of it. I was playing with it, and as I accelerating, it
Good.
wasn't engaging. So,
Now we need to have some R&D jump in here because as per the
well,
LNR
Craig's not here
rules,
yet anyway. So,
we do not let them do the stop go 30. That gets removed.
Yeah, they will change it to our to a drive-through, eh?
nah, it's fine. I'm done.
Only a
You done?
drive-through penalty.
Yeah, I might as well sit in the pits because I mean the load shedding is going to kick in.
Yeah.
No, it's. I've been practicing, so it's no point just
Oh, no.
driving along by myself or even trying to interfere with someone else's race.
Okay.
All penalties cleared.
Sky.
No, it's
Let's
alright.
have a look. Apparently Sky
2 laps
decided
after,
to
that's
die
alright.
again. Coming down the mountain. Ooh, he looks like that. Yeah, he's gone straight again. Is it? No, to make the corner, but Bond was able to stop in time. Okay, so I cleared the stop go, so now let me just get a drive-through penalty. Poor Sky. He's definitely going to have to pit for that, because that car is now absolutely undrivable. There's no way he can drive that car now. Let's see where are the penalties. There we go. Okay, so Ian Maria's stop go has been changed to a drive-through.
Nice time, 12.
and hopefully-
212.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's not serving that
It's
now
worth pitting.
while we change the penalty. Then that's just going to beat the objective here. Adria saying that he's got load shedding. Anyways, chill. Okay. Well, Adria, we understand.
Anyways, ek gaan hom so los. Net voor load shedding ons het afsit so 5 minute voor die tyd. Ek gaan gou kyk hoe julle ouetjies aangaan.
In that time
Cool.
space. So sorry to hear that, man. Well, good luck. Let's get back to our racing here, and we've got Stradom that has pulled an additional second out of Nestle. So Stradom is now just showing off and running away. But here with on board with Dave, there's a big battle going on here because Dupree has dropped to 6th place. So Dupree's made a mistake somewhere because Dupree's in the wall. So Dupree made a mistake by probably hitting the wall somewhere else because that Audi looked worse for wear. Yeah, the Audi is still looking pretty. So
Hello,
he
Brandon.
most probably dropped it coming down the mountain.
How you doing?
Let's see what he does. Goes through protect. Oh, that's death. That's instant death right there.
How's it going?
That's
Not good.
absolute
Good,
carnage. That Audi will
Avia
never
put,
be the same
he's done.
again.
And then I had an
He's probably
accident
got
with
some major
the Aston.
suspension, steering
went straight
damage.
on over some
That is so sad,
Skyline
man.
and then
Oh, and
just
he's
hit me.
so- Man,
What
Dupree is
happened
just ping-ponging
to-
off the walls here.
Avia. He was part of that crash.
Oh, and
It was massive.
I think Greening hit the wall they're trying to avoid Dupree, which is not great. And then Young is obviously
And then he's got a
smiling all the
DT.
way because
For
that's
seeing
like
pit lane
down.
and then that.
Yeah, I was pitting and I was exiting and I was standing in the pits trying to push my button for the pit limit to engage and it just didn't want to. And the more I click and the more I'm aware of it, that it's not happening.
Okay, well,
So
let's
yeah,
recap.
anyway.
Yeah,
We load shedding anyway in 10. This was just for
Raven
practice
P5, P4,
or for fun.
Okay.
Greening.
So I don't think Craig's not even pitched up yet. So
Now, that is
yeah, I mean, how must I organize a race and plan and shit if the oak just pops in the fucking car, you know?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm done with this shit. Every race has been a battle.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I practice every day. You guys check me on the server practicing, and then race day comes, and I fucking still don't know who's racing with me.
Yeah. No, it's rough.
You're 6 seconds faster than Sky in front of you.
Anyways, good luck, boys. I'll see you in 2 minutes.
Cool area.
This is going to be interesting because the steady state DOS team.
Yeah, that was not a good thing for me. But I was running, I think, P3 in fast.
So that will be
and then he murdered me.
Now,
Well, your
Did you?
timing puts you
I'll start.
actually, if you don't
V12.
crash,
so basically, they
I'll-
you
will
would
have
be
an
running
edge
third,
game.
Yeah, currently being
second, third,
I'd-
by looking at the times that you best times and last lap times.
This was my best race of the season. This was going to be my best race of the season.
Because if you have a look, so MC Racing, basically, those boys are going to be out. They out of
See,
it. So
Craig was in
they
chat.
sitting in
Craig's,
P12 overall, so
if
that's
he
1, 2,
does
3,
pitch up,
4,
he'll
5,
pitch
6.
up
They're
like
going
10
to be sitting
o'clock
in
or
7th
just before 10.
in AM. Now, points-wise, 7th is going to give him 52 points. Now, if we have a look, 52 points is his least amount, so that's going to be his dropped amount, 52 points, because that's what he got in round 3 as well. So, basically, he's going to gain 53 points at this point in time. That's all he's gaining, is 52 points. So he's going to go from 274 to 3.
Yeah, that's rough. It's not exactly
That's not a good
easy
game.
conditions, but
No.
it seems like it's.
And
It seems like the practice server you guys were on was also like
they obviously going to have
different every time.
net
Yeah,
increase
which makes sense for the randomness.
of at
Still.
least 12 points before
Which
they drop
it makes it
rounds.
very much like
And
that.
then they will gain
Remember when I did the LNR series on my
Sitting
own?
in
Yeah, the
P3,
Monza
they'll
one.
gain 64.
Yeah.
So they're gonna basically
Every
gain
session that I had was
net
different
point
in their practice
gain
session.
of
Yeah,
Come the race,
about
it was
70
like
let's
slightly
say
wet, but it
76
was dry.
points.
I'm just so irritated.
Now
This
they
was
are
going to be my
only
good round.
6
Yeah.
points.
And now it's gone.
Behind
That opportunity of us
MC
getting a
Racing.
podium's gone.
So this could
Just
be
because
very close.
some
to
dude
them.
broke a
They-
tiny bit too late.
Basically, they should, in theory,
How hard did it kill you though? Did they get a penalty?
Not yet, but basically I was, he took his minute out my lap time. Took me a minute to be able to turn around. And most of the cars behind us piled up.
Where they're currently sitting at scoring 60.
What?
They'll be
Just go back
scoring
on my live stream, you'll see it.
That's rough.
64 points.
You see the YouTube
Man,
notifications working?
it's
Yeah?
going to be close. So at this moment in time,
Sorry?
They,
we
The
currently
YouTube
have
notification. Also notice.
Dion sitting
What the hell, there's like no grip as well.
Dion looking to set to take the championship. Let's have a look. So Moore is sitting, you see now, so Moore and them are sitting only 3 points behind Steady Doss. Oh boy. But Moore will gain so much more points. So Moore's going to gain,
I actually want to find a way on my stream to
and
mute
Moore's
the
worst
Discord
race, they'll be dropping
chat.
I've kind of figured it out.
a 61
Oh,
point
okay.
round.
I have figured it out.
So again, they'll be dropping more points. Well, they'll be gaining. They're gonna gain more points than what.
Then the baby juice is still nice.
Sort of.
Than Steady Dot.
You never done with them?
Steady State DOS team. Man, this is
Yeah.
absolutely crazy. My poor mind cannot compute the way that these points are gonna work out.
And as I
I
come
actually need my
to
laptop so
race
I
and
can
me,
throw in the formulas
Yeah.
and see what happens. That will give us a run into this. So let me see where's my laptop. Grab it. I think it is
What
it's within reach. Give me a
Anything
second.
happen with Sean and them?
if they get third place in pro class, they can get third.
Okay.
That's
so
the
I see
only
that
info I
Bob is
have.
in third and
Okay,
He's
back.
first at the
Is it
moment.
Laptops,
car in
Pulling
front
the
of
chair
him in
closer.
fourth.
Right.
So it's
Put it on.
technically
and
fourth
we're
in
going to do
class.
some live championship points
But it's like
while we
10
do some
seconds
commentating
ahead
and
of.
some racing. Because at the moment, things are looking a bit quiet on the racing front. So we've got straight
He
on
is catching fourth.
going lap after lap after lap. And the gap between
not
him and
much, but he
Vessels
is catching.
kind of just floating around at 1.5 to 2 second mark. Boss man, you are
I
home.
started playing a
So,
bit of CSGO again.
come to the stream. Don't make me commentate for another 55 minutes on my own.
Why?
You can come and have fun with
Ugh.
me.
Need a change of
let's see,
pace.
Going back to his roots.
No bad. GJ.
I used to play
I love
a
that.
lot of
GJ
Call of
so
Duty,
funny.
but Call of Duty is now just Call of Cheats.
I laugh. It was fun.
That's
I
a
heard
nice one.
there was a big ban on the CS side as well for the last
A
couple of weeks.
grade entertainment right there.
The problem that
Yeah.
I think though is
Hit
that
Pull up the
Activision
champion
they
points. There we go.
they own They own the whole Call of Duty
No.
games.
So currently
So-
as it stands. Currently. So
and
MC Racing.
basically there's a whole saga with, you know, FaZe.
Yeah.
Six play.
Now FaZe has
Okay.
got
Six
their
spot.
pro team
Six spot.
guys,
Give him
and then they've got
Content.
like
55.
content
Okay.
creators,
Let's have a look. The 55 for.
and
And
then
Dave and
comes
them are
along
doing
this
three.
chick
11
called
to
Nadia.
64 points.
Oh, this, yes,
And Hex
Ah,
Racing.
yeah.
But
is
it's not just
winning.
Nadia,
So they
it's
get
that
the nice cool
Natasha
70.
and
Form B, they sit in
FaZe
Egypt, so
Swag
they get
and
a nice 67.
my whole thing
Okay.
is that
Now,
they know
let's
that
see
they'll get
what
views
this will
either
do.
way,
yeah.
and
They're not too bad
I'll-
as well.
the thing is the more views on Call of Duty, the more attention it grabs to the games. There's no such thing as bad marketing.
Yeah.
Now, that's a reason why I walked away from Call of Duty a while ago, was because it was just ridiculous back then. I mean, they've got all, like 500,000 players that are banned, or accounts that are banned in totality.
The championship.
That's madness.
That's crazy though.
Saw that
Yeah, and I mean they've perma-banned
take it. by
Nav or something like that. I think it's
3
in a HV. It's a guy's name.
Yeah.
3
They perma-banned his account.
Yeah.
He's still playing COD and he's still.
Form B.
So it's like, to me, it almost feels like they don't care.
Yeah, because he's
The
just buying
only-
it again.
Doing
Yeah.
it for the
And
money.
making money.
That's all
Yeah.
associational.
So yeah,
money.
basically
Yeah, and the thing is, he doesn't have to buy it again because they just play Warzone.
Hex will be on
Warzone's free to play,
3 points to
and that's where all these cheaters
Steady
are
State
cheating.
DOS on 332 and then MC Racing 329.
Aimbots, unlock tool,
So basically,
wall hacks,
Charles Schumer needs to keep going.
and
and
it's
make
actually
sure
like out of
they
hand
know
with
that
Call of Duty. Like
whoever
the
in the
community
ambush in
is,
front of him, someone else
Sad.
catches up.
yeah,
He needs
and they use
He
VPNs. So basically, then they
5 points.
carry
6
on
points.
as if they are
So he's
these
currently
world
in
best
P6.
players, but they just
He
landing
needs to
up
get
in
to
lobbies
P4.
that are like
So
0.4
1, 2,
KDA
3, 4. He needs to catch
average.
That's
Because
what
they
Schnur needs to do.
VPN
Schnur
and they
needs to
use
catch
some VPN agent
and Nevile.
to make sure that they get into
He can
these
catch
weak
them and pass
lobbies
them.
so that they drop 30,
He's-
40
He's
kills.
basically winning his championship by 1 point.
What's the
Alright.
fun in it?
No, the fun in it is that they get 200,000 or 200,000 US dollars income from Twitch because of it. That's where they get it. So they don't
Neil
care.
and them are not close
They're in
enough.
it
I mean,
for the
and,
money.
and a $69 a month,
They're not
or
gonna be close
however
enough,
much they pay for
they won't even move
cheats,
up or down. They will
because it
actually
depends
just
where
compete
they
and
actually
finish
buy
in
it from.
P4. Unfortunately for them, they would just stay in P4.
There's so many places apparently that actively advertise it.
Thanks, Adria.
and
We
there's some-
we will keep you boys
some
up to
streamers
date
that
as we
actually
go,
like it.
and yeah, jump on the stream,
They
say hi
literally
to
go
Luca.
and like these
Let's see what's happening.
Websites.
need some dinner.
tweets and whatever that these
Osman.
companies are putting out. I mean, they're
need some
literally dropping Modern Warfare 2
So send some dinner
just-
this way.
it's
Just
like
delivery,
beta,
okay? Make it happen.
or the beta free-to-play version or whatever just finished, or
Yeah, the beta, the open beta.
Are you ready to
there's
play?
already hacks out for it.
Coach
Yeah.
Dave there.
So my question is, and things that for me is a little bit
I am absolutely sure that
suspicious
he
is,
can.
one,
That was
FaZe
trading.
get
You are
people
most
from
certainly,
like a talent agency,
but I know your teammate,
and the
Mr.
talent
Gary,
agency gets like
is going there in 12.
like the
So
Nadias,
you can always jump in if you want,
Um,
but if not, then it's all good.
and guys will protect her because they're
Yeah,
a bunch
so
of
where are we
simps.
at? So Young is 0.5, if that is correct, behind
Yeah,
Greeny.
but anyway,
Now,
so
that might be
it
the
attracts
race
views,
which I do think we are on
and
board with
these
Greeny.
talent
We are on
agencies
board with
deploy
Greeny,
bots
and
to
they've got
protect
Dave all
their
over them like a bad rash.
talent. So if anybody posts something negative or whatever the case may be, they go in and then they just disagree with. It's the same messages all over, and you can see it's a bot. But yeah, for me it's just like it seems like I don't know if FaZe is in cahoots with Activision. But it seems like their content side of things, that almost like they're promoting it, and they protect each other. The guys are like, and now they got caught. So Nausea was like, so she's not part of FaZe yet. Do you know what dolphin diving is?
Yeah,
She doesn't know how to dolphin dive, but she's been playing since like Black Ops.
That is weird, seeing that, yeah, because that Audi was definitely
I mean that's going back
long
a few
ago.
years. And she doesn't know what dolphin diving is, and then she gets invited to the Call of Duty that COD Next event, right?
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Right, where it's not her setup. Now she's already trolling on the internet about, oh, here's my hacks and this and that. You know, like actually trolling, making videos to troll. And then some people just fall for it. It's like, oh, gotcha. It's like, she goes to this event and then she's got like in her first game she's got like a 0.27 KD, and then she's like, oh, but I've never played the game and all this is like, yeah, and everybody else that's at that event maybe played it a day before. She says she spent hours setting up a social media for streaming and all that. Like, you're a content creator. That should take you an hour max.
You literally need for content creation. They would probably have OBS set up and everything.
So
Just your overlays and your stream key.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so Dave goes
And then it's like they compare her aiming. They compare, even if she goes and changes settings in field of view and whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. You can look at the way she moves, you can look at the way she aims, you can look at the fundamentals of it, and then you can see it's drastically different because she relies so much on an aimbot to lock onto.
I mean, other thing is here, she has a Kronos map, which is full hacking.
Yeah. And then she's like, oh no, this is no. It's like, oh, she doesn't cheat, and then FaZe was like, no, FaZe swag. He goes on a collaboration stream and he's like, no, then it's like, oh no, open up your task manager. It's like, really, dude, task manager?
Even if it was in there, would be disguised.
Yeah, it's a background app that doesn't even show up in that, or...
But with what she uses in Kronos, right? It does it through the controller, so you can't pick it up software-wise.
Yeah. Not just that. Then it's like, oh no, take a photo of your screens and all that, and then the one screen is like black with just the task manager in it. Now she pushed a lot of buttons before she picks up her phone and takes a photo with it. It's like, what are you killing? What are you alt F4ing there? It's like, just pick up your phone, do it. Don't waste time. Don't do anything. Just do it. But actually, why don't you just stream it the whole time?
Demon in the Straits, we overtook one of the V8 Aston Martins in a straight line with a fairly equal pull off
and then it's also like, you know,
the problem I had, ironically, was from a BMW M4. The majority of
it's
their
just it kills the game for the rest of the
which
community.
means that there's a lot of what looks like dives, which
But
aren't
not just that. So
dives.
they go.
Sorry, Brandon, I was trying to
and
get something on stream.
So
entertaining to watch until
it was awful to be there.
I'm listening to this guy's reasoning for killing me.
Took like 5 of you guys with it.
His reason for killing me.
I'm
Well, why the crash happened?
hesitant to claim responsibility.
You brake too late.
For that, because it was
Which one?
the issue I had is that everything, all the information that I had, my radar, my
At least you didn't
rear-
pull
my rearview
raging.
mirror, everything was telling
Yeah.
me that he was.
Is it
on
this
my corner.
Aston in
So I
front of
didn't
you?
want to turn in.
No.
But the problem that with
One-
with the
yeah, it was
V12,
him.
I'm having to
Van
brake
der Haar.
before Skyline.
Number 122.
To get the balance
Yeah,
on the front
flashing,
so the
because
car actually turns in.
He's blue flag.
What you saw there,
Oh, no, he's
The
a...
mountain.
don't
So
brake
we must
before
move out of the way.
essentially you skate across the inside of
You're
that
catching
little S.
Bond
Kinda just
by
like
2 seconds a
And,
lap,
yeah, exactly.
give or take.
Exactly. Again, I don't want to blame the BMW driver. He was driving his race, but at the same time, the BMWs are.
Yeah, so it's just like,
I despise what they've done.
and honestly,
with
these guys that are
balancing
doing
those
this,
cars.
they're using it in
It doesn't matter how
CS:GO,
much
they're using
horsepower
it
they're taking away.
in
It doesn't matter how
what's
slow they're making the straight
Valeriant,
line.
whatever
If
the
they're
case may
still
be.
diving
They're using it in
on
Fortnite, they're using
most
it
of the other
in
cars on the grid, apart
Apex,
from the Audi,
they're using it in
they
everything.
dive on the Audi as well.
That's just
There's
like
not much
really,
point to taking anything
how sad
else
must
away
your
from
life
it
be that you have to
add
cheat
weight to the M4 balancing performance.
to
They
act like
need
you're
to
good.
elongate that brake-
And it's like these
braking
people were
cycle
nowhere
for M4s,
before
otherwise it doesn't
COVID.
matter what's going on. You're gonna
And
see
then
there
all of a sudden, it's
the
all of
next
a
big
sudden
stop
they
that
pull
we
the
see with Laredo,
female card
Laredo
off. Oh,
versus
you're just
Alex,
upset
that
because I'm a
can't get
female and
a
I'm better
gap.
than
He's just gonna
you
break
males
into-
in
into com-
a male
into,
dominant industry. It's like, no,
the corner of the compound.
If I was
Just
Alex
like-
COD,
now, I
the
would
COD
let
event
Laredo go,
exposed you.
because we're not in the same race. Racing for two
I've
different
played
positions.
CS for over 20
Alex is
years
racing
and I've
for
never
a
installed
win
a
in the
cheat.
championship.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I mean, it's like,
this guy's reason for the accident because it looked like I was dive bombing him.
That he can fit in
What?
between himself
Yeah, go on the LNR stream. It's on the LNR
and
stream
the
and
number
talking
two
about
car,
it.
the more cushioning that Davide
No,
has to
rubbish.
use. Because the Audi's fast enough in a straight line. The BMWs, I think, are actually a mite slower than the Audi in a straight line. So as long as he can keep the BMW at the moment behind,
I mean,
then they've got the win in
I mean,
hand.
it can
Either
look
way
like you're
to
dive bomb, but if you're
I
not dive
appreciate
bombing,
the
then
process.
it's
No,
not.
he
a
was
dive
off the
bomb.
track, man. He didn't even he didn't slow down. He just went off the track and came straight back on.
Into me.
I'm more worried about if Laredo
Yeah,
has
then what's he smoking?
a
Just
slight
go back in my
mistake,
stream and watch
a
it.
lockup or a misjudgment.
Is it like
Second
lap
lap.
one?
Second lap.
No, it's not second lap. It's
No.
Third.
Third lap.
third or fourth. Yeah. I accidentally killed Greening because I was offline trying to get a C,
That's just my
and he went slower than I thought through a corner.
Position on track, in my mind,
Seems like
is
I'm
less
one of the
important
faster guys. There's
a
two
position
there. Veterans and
in
guys.
having
If
less
greening
risk in having someone take you
in
out
front of
in
you.
the rain. In the dry, I
Oh,
would
so I
be,
killed him
100% with you,
accidentally.
but because this
Okay,
is
where's
in
this
the
big
wet,
accident?
as
It's
your
it's when I'm behind the
in the
Aston.
blink of an eye,
On the
just
hill.
like that,
Coming down.
It's Skyline.
Like,
You
is
know
it
Not that
Skyline.
I would
Yeah,
believe
okay.
Laredo to
Yeah,
do
Skyline
that.
when it's
Laredo
wet
is a
is
stand-up driver, but
it's murder.
this wet weather,
It's a
anything
murder
can
nova.
happen.
I totally agree. Unfortunately, the M4 is about the safest car.
But the BM seems quite stable.
Oh, it's very stable.
If I was in, if I was
Bond's
in,
gone into
in the
pits.
Audi, I would be pretty confident to defend against the BMW because they've got the as I say, they've got the braking force.
Yeah.
They've
No,
got,
Must have been
they've got
lap
the
2,
time,
eh?
They've got the braking
Lap 3, I
force
think.
to be able to get out of those types of situations.
I see Janssen van Vieren is still in the pits. I assume he's had an incident because he's been in the pits quite a long time.
I should have got my.
And what's bad is that they're using cheats, which is a direct violation of the terms and conditions. But not just that, it's actually violations
Was
of
it a Fitch's violation?
yeah. And
nothing
because they're getting money out of it, it's fraud.
So it might have just been a pit stop.
I'm still somehow 7th, eh? With all this chaos. I'm 7th now.
Yeah, you probably have to pit stall though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to put again so that Ettinne can take
I
over.
honestly think something
If I had, if Ettinne wasn't racing tonight and I had power, that would have been my last pit stop.
with that.
Oh yeah, because you.
Because I can do a full stint in the wets on the tank. We've done it before.
He's leaving.
Yeah.
I've done it
So
4 times
the
before
key
actually.
here will be
We've run 90 minutes. Well,
Lorero, because
I
if
ran
you race
No,
basically
we both
90
sneaks
minutes
past
at
and gets that
Suzuka.
Suzuka.
basically
Yeah.
can
And during the race days one
from-
here, around 90 minutes I think. Okay.
from the LNR Beamer Dreamer boards, with them not being able to race them.
It's all to play for, is what you're saying.
Yep, it is most certainly all to play for P3 and Pro series.
Yeah, so Sean gets
Well, I'll let you get-
P3.
I'll let
So
you
there's
get
so there's
P3
guys
and,
behind you that die.
Drink a can of Tango, because,
Yes. Who's
that
it?
was
Big, yeah?
not how I was
Someone behind you dies.
enjoying the hell out of that race up until that point. It was
Yeah, yeah, but this is classic BMW. You
Guys were
quick
having
up
a
the
nice tussle
mountain,
there between the 4 or 5 cars.
but that
No,
first
so
and
as I
second
say, I
sector
blame the
is
balance of
bad
the-
because of the straights.
I'd gone over Skyline
See, Sean is behind earlier.
comfortably the lap before with BMW watching.
Greening.
So I don't know why they were going so close. There's no way that.
why was I
that
going so
gonna
close?
end
I
well.
was faster than you into there. I wasn't going to overtake you into there.
At the same time, I should have been a bit braver.
Yeah,
But here
you.
we go.
Oh boy,
This guy's being an
see
idiot.
what I mean?
He's saying he
Who is
doesn't
it?
know.
Who is it?
But
He's
see,
Guy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You see how the BMW got it wrong, went straight on, but still has the braking performance
Right.
to slow down more than the Audi.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
when I did it, I went through at unabated speed.
It means straight on.
I was airborne for half of that cut through.
But yeah, no, look, I understand. That's why I say, you know, yes, I just my racing brain, being that I've been taken out in positions like this by someone that is not part of your race, I would be more cautious from Alex's perspective.
Yeah, I just saw now where Avia lost it.
Try a lot harder
Went fast.
if
Oh no.
if you lose it this way by being taken out
think it's
instead
the
of having
chicane
someone maybe catch
before
your
the
teammate on track and
start
fight
finish.
for that position.
I 100% agree with you. With commentator brain
And
on,
you're
I
training.
totally agree.
So look, it's at the end of the race we'll know whether Strat 1 works or whether Strat 2 was a better option.
You still have to change tyres when it's wet.
Yeah, I do.
But yeah, good luck to
Yeah.
Moore.
It makes sense
Good luck
too.
to Ferreiro, and good luck to your
Actually,
teammate,
wait, no.
Mr. Van der
Then
Haar.
if we
Getting
do this, you'll only have a
11
16
after
second stop.
crashing and
And
getting
your
a
tyres
bad
can
start.
make
So
it.
did you
You'll be a
repair
bit
the car
slower,
or-
but
Oh, car's fully
you'll
repaired.
save
Do we have to
30.
change? You did
Oh,
change
no,
tyres
no,
at
no,
first time.
I didn't change tyres the first time.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we do actually have to.
Which is exactly what you need in these conditions with this particular car. So,
Because you are pulling away from 7th. So if you can, what's the pit stop last year?
50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Yeah. I will push as far as I can, and then I'll give it to you at the last second.
What's the time?
You'll be
Another-
driving for probably 10 minutes. Eh?
What is this guy doing? Oh my word, he literally cut the corner.
That's
He
what you're
outbraked
saying.
himself.
Yeah.
And then he says dive bomb. Dive bomb my ass, man.
And then he said I'm too close to him, and then he
Yeah,
He
He
as well-
literally
slide-
almost hit the wall before that as well, going up the mountain.
And he didn't slow down. He just came
No.
went straight.
Yeah, you can't do that. No, that's rubbish. I'm sorry, that's a lame excuse.
I will let you guys get on.
That's
Thank you very much for
that's
doing the broadcast
rubbish.
tonight. I'm sure it's taking time out of a very busy evening.
Don't worry, bud. Thank you for coming in, popping, saying hi, and good luck to your teammate.
Yes, no, very best of luck to Gaza. Hopefully he brings it home. We are very much counting on him, unfortunately. I let this.
His car literally lost it under braking. When he,
Well, you can
when he
let
hit
your-
the brakes, the
your
car
other
started
teammate know
sliding.
that he is
You could
squared
see
off
it.
points at this moment in time for the championship.
I won't tell him that in the
There was no
slightest.
way that you would have dive bombed him there.
Yeah, I
Not
could
even
have,
possible.
but
to.
I'm not.
All right, no
Not that
worries.
stupid.
No, I
Like,
mean, he was.
Just,
You were literally behind him, like right behind him, not next to him, not an
Right.
attempt
back
to make a dive bomb.
my
If you're going to
local
dive bomb,
boys,
you're going
and
to pull
yeah,
to the
we
side.
have Moore and Loureiro still going
Nah.
at it. This is an interesting battle.
Excuses, man.
As we pointed out, it's more
That's
of
a
a bragging
penalty.
rights battle than
Straightforward.
an outright points battle, but a battle nonetheless. And it's been good so far. The boys have surely given us some great
Did he just pit?
If
Maybe
we have
why
a-
his tyres
Yeah, he
maybe.
did.
Scotty
Yeah, I
has
know.
taken over from Vessels.
But I think I should be able to
Wilson has
overtake him. I
taken
should be
over
allowed
from
to,
Young.
actually. I
Yes.
can.
And Bullion has
Go
taken
for it.
over from Greening.
Hopefully you get
So
a good drive on him.
the top
Yeah, well,
three,
yeah,
Cam
Anthony
guys
Wilson's one of those guys that if you
taken
fast
their-
like he won't
their
fight you.
stops. Well, not
You're
Yeah.
such a nice guy to
top
go.
two of
Stuff
the
like-
top three abs have taken their stops, and P2 in the pro class has taken his pit stop.
That was fun.
So now it's to see out of the second stint.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
But I just ruined. That was useless basically. I just lost it.
That's what we are faced with here.
Lost a lot of time there.
Yeah, I lost
So
6
as
seconds.
it stands at the moment,
I broke
we're
a tiny bit
obviously-
late.
Woo, Nevile runs off track. Does he miss Wilson?
Yeah,
He
you're
misses
on the
Wilson.
wet
Now
stuff.
That's a great save, a slow down.
I think you're wider than what you normally break.
Let's have a look. They were coming down Conrad's. Oof, some slipstream city. Did he outbreak himself? That would be my assumption. Did he do what Maria did earlier? Take the inside line. So he's
I'll be
taking a
back
straight
now.
line, but yep, now you can see that Wilson is on the
Need to
brakes
put someone to
way
sleep.
earlier, and Neville unfortunately just
Sean is third at the moment. Second. Sean is second.
Yeah, but
he
one
still
of the
needs to
guys
pit.
puts.
back at it.
But the
Yeah.
but the guy that was
25
in
seconds to
third
Wilson. So if he's quick enough, he should be
was
able to make
the
some
guy that was
back
in
up and
third
maybe have another back
was now in
because
7th. He's behind
that
me.
position
So
that
Sean
they're
can get third, and if they get third, they win P3 in the championship.
If Nevile and him selecting a pit stop, then that brings them out of the equation to help Moore. So Moore's in the pits. So he's taken a stint a little bit longer, and he's in the pits. About to hand over to his second driver, Davide.
You've got the second fast,
Three
no?
at the moment.
Third
Third
fastest
fastest,
time.
yeah.
Be net 2 until he does his pit stop, and then we'll probably jump into P3. And that
See, back on him
seals
again.
P3 in the championship for them, if I have
I've already
correct.
gained 2 seconds on him.
So we can have a look at that as well. So let's do
As I say, this is a race we could have won now in our class.
the top boys they've already walked away with that. Astro will obviously secure second, but it comes down to P3 and P4. So P3 get no points,
Good night.
but P4, if they get P3, let's have a look and see. If they get
Okay, I've got to put in 6 minutes
with
time,
their
but
64 points,
Sorry?
what does
I've got to
that
put
do
in 6
to
minutes
their
time.
Okay, I'm
tally here?
changing over to you.
Let's have a look and see.
Don't have enough petrol to go as far as I wanted to.
That one there, so they will get the final round points. Yep, that would move them up to 299, and the Dreamers will collect their 64 points. So, how do I have this? Yeah, seems I've got this wrong. Have I got this wrong? Have I got this right? Let's just have a look here. Okay, so no. Neville is flying. He's about 4 seconds a lap quicker than Wilson. Wilson doing about 2:16s, and Neville did a 2:12. So by the end of this lap, he should be all over Wilson. But Wilson, he's got a different race in his mind because Neville also still needs to pit. But Bullion is back in pits. Oh no! Lee crash. Lee
Bullion's
must
back
have
in
had
the
a
pits.
crash. Yeah, that Aston looks a bit big. Let's. So Bullion. Schneer went past. Well, no, it's even before Conrad Strait. That Aston already looked worse for wear. Okay, let's see. Nothing here. Okay, well, they're back in the pits, fixing the car. Yes, they'll race again. But that, unfortunately, that's going to ruin their podium position that they were looking to secure there. But back to the point. So, unfortunately, I had it wrong. The Beamer Dreamers with removing round 6 as their drop round, they'll move to 326 points. The luxury racing team, luxury time racing Rolex, luxury time racing Rolex team, they will move to 299. So even with their points tally and only dropping those 52 points as their lowest round, they unfortunately will not be able to catch the Beamer Dreamers. So the Beamer Dreamers are secure in P3, so they can rest easy, and basically Lorero and them can just take bragging rights by taking the podium. Yeah, Niall, that is absolutely, that's sad, man. I feel so sad for Lee. He's been trying to have some good racing, but just seems to have those little incidents that just creeps in.
Brilliant had spitful damage, so we're going to be ahead of him.
Keep on and going on, and he'll get there, man.
He's currently P10, so he'll be P9 at least.
Johnson Van Vieren has had a quiet race, but after his pit stop, he's obviously waiting for all the guys to pit and cycle through. He should, in theory, if there was nothing wrong with
Coming back in.
he should, in theory, come out
Are you?
P3 and be secure.
Next lap, got a box.
Okay, cool.
He will get his 5-second time.
Oh, come on, Lee,
which
man.
will load shortly, just so that he does have it, that it adds at the end of the race.
I've now got to wait. Come on, Gary, move it, man.
Come load. Multiplayer. Server.
Okay, I'm just going to put this lap because I hit Lee because he spun. Okay, put in this lap, bud.
Coming in.
If you're not connected, I'll go another lap.
No, coming in. Loading. Okay, we drive.
Peterson has received his 5-second penalty, so now we can all relax and enjoy the race going forward. So Schneer also needs to receive his 5-second penalty, but not that I think at this point in time. And Stradom is coming into the pits.
Okay, Boston, your request.
Stradom's in the pits.
I mean,
Lorero, if he doesn't fit this lap, will take over.
you obviously done tyres and everything.
Yep, everything's set. Don't speed on pit exit.
No, split limiters on, so.
Yep. Let's see. Who I've got.
They are sitting in, so
Yeah.
Schutter is sitting in P3, who has taken over from Vessels.
Okay, I'll tell you when to go.
Cool.
So now it will
Keep
be
time
interesting
now.
to see
Yep.
if they
30 seconds.
have
Okay,
quicker
just want to force that into
straight
drink
on
while I'm sitting.
the undercut, and whether if straight on is just still going to hand over to Ryan Barrington Smith and still take
20 seconds.
Let's see, 374 has started going, and they are exiting
10
the
seconds.
pits, so yes, they are still quite securely
5,
in first
4,
place.
3,
Now,
2,
the question will
1.
be for the next 26 minutes.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, yeah, got
Put
it,
speed,
got it.
put speed. Yeah.
Yeah, got
Good.
it.
Barrington
No,
Smith,
yep. Okay, go. Full speed.
Nevile is
Second.
in the pits, so that will help.
Okay,
Schneer.
P9. Cool.
Wilson is sitting in P5, 41 seconds behind.
Okay, you got
Capucci.
50-second gap
Capucci
to the
really
guy in
just
10th.
needs to-
So just be careful.
Did he
No,
hit the
keep
wall?
it clean.
No, he's saying
Thank
that,
you.
I don't know. That is a hard stopping moment there for Wilson and Dave. So all Capucci needs to do is keep on lapping and just complete this race, and they've got this championship in the bag. And Wilson needs to try and not hit the wall and try and hope Capucci does hit the wall or spins or has an incident to bring him closer to make up that 40 seconds. We've got Barrington Smith coming up behind Lee to lap him. He moves over and Barrington Smith just runs past him very casually. So Scooter is 12.5 seconds behind Barrington Smith. So now it will be key to see what happens if that gap does come down. Hey boys, just give me a second or two. I'll be right back.
No, I actually did just say to devolve to Craig that he's gone.
But on WhatsApp.
Sorry, mate. You're unprofessional. Goodbye.
Not cool. But he's hardly on.
Yeah. Stop.
Sad. Well, he's not gaining on me, is he? No.
No, he won't get on you.
Okay, I'm back. Had to grab some meds there. I think my trip to Durban has also brought on a bout of some flu or something, so I am feeling absolutely fantastic. And beer is not curing this, so now we're going to go for some proper medication. Even though beer cures everything. So, we have got Loureiro in E1, but he needs to still do a pit stop. And there's the little voice in my head telling me maybe I should have a shot at tequila. Little voice is probably not wrong. Then we've got Barrington.
Yeah, you've got 60 seconds behind.
Sitting at P2. Then you've got... Scooter's taken 3 seconds?
What is his last lap time?
Can that be?
His last lap was a...
Brought the gap down by 9.
Last lap was a...
9.5 seconds, so... Oh boy. This
I'm not
could
sure,
get...
need to check.
This could get very spicy.
Last lap was a
And then you've got
216.
Fruity sitting in P4, Wilson P5, and then, yeah, Van Vieren most certainly had an issue with his pit stop because he's sitting in P6. And then you've got Schnur sitting in P7, which would now be P3. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This amateur championship has just thrown us another curveball. Okay, so timing is telling me that Scooter was 1.3 seconds faster on that lap than Barrington Smith, so this is going to get very interesting. Okay, so let's have a look here. Back at the points. P3, give him 64 points. So if we give Schnur 64 points, what does that do? That gives him the win by 3 points. So that would give him the championship by 3 points. He would be on 338, Steady State DOS 335, and Hex 335. And Loureiro's in the pits and out the pits. And has Loureiro changed teammates? We will have to see, otherwise he will receive his mandatory 5 seconds. Yes, Van Zyl is in the car. Now let's see what Van Zyl can do. And Scooter has brought the gap under 8 seconds, 7.7 seconds. Oh boy, this race ain't done yet. So Wilson and Capruzzi, they basically need Bond to catch Schnur and pass him. And I don't think that is going to happen, unfortunately. So the only thing we could hope for is that bad luck would hit Schnur, which would be horrific. He has come from the back after having not a great start to the race, and he's brought himself back into P3 on the podium, and that would be the best way to celebrate winning.
Oh, we're back.
Welcome back.
Is there anything else they they claiming.
So, I'm sorry, Jude, but on all accounts, you were too far alongside.
Absolutely 100%
What?
true.
Alongside for me to turn in at Skyline, and once I was
Scooter
offline, I had zero control.
at the mountain is
Alongside, you were behind him. Okay, anyway. It's still then his fault. If he can't make the turn, not your fault. I mean, the whole point of overtakes is to put the guy you're putting under pressure in the wrong position.
medicine in my life.
It's up to him to defend.
So awesome. Flippy's third.
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
But
we
he
have
won't.
guys,
He won't
just
win.
so
He
you
won't
know,
get
if the
P3.
stream all of a sudden
What?
erupts,
The guy
that
stopped?
means
He did the wrong
our backup
mathematics,
streamer,
Mr. Paul.
his backup power
Who? Oh.
might have run out.
Yeah.
Paul,
Okay, just so that you guys know. So
what do you mean?
He was calculating he would get P3. Got it wrong a bit. Okay, so
Why won't he get P3 though?
they don't have
the
enough
gap
points.
between Scooter
Oh,
looks like
oh,
it's
P3 in the
stabilizing.
championship.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was like
No,
P3
no,
in the
in the race they will get it.
Maybe Berries has now found his
Yeah.
groove and is able to possibly match Scooter, or Scooter's made a mistake. And okay, so the voice in my head says that Scooter was a second faster on that lap. So
Nah, I don't know
not
what that
as
guy's.
much as
I don't know
before,
what
but
that guy's smoking. It's like
still
he's.
quicker.
You were
But
literally
he's got 18
behind
minutes to
him.
go. He will need to
So I
What's the
keep
time?
pace.
And I
Half a
mean,
second a lap
if
is
you were
not
alongside him,
I-
then it's not a
I don't
dive
think
bomb.
so.
Okay,
So-
I want just
At
look at my.
roughly
I'm gonna
2
stream in
minutes a lap,
Discord, Brandon,
18 minutes,
Mhm.
that's 9
and just
laps.
tell me. 'Cause
7.5
I haven't